Okay, so we are joining this match a bit later than we should have, but they are just started a bit too quickly. Once more, we will see EPHIX on the breakout. And we do see that d1rtyb0Mb playing the offense here, actually doing a really good job. Getting already 2 points out of EPHIX's hands. Maybe the breakout is not the greatest choice for EPHIX, as we see. Because once more, they do seem a bit struggling. EPHIX, trade 1 versus 1. 1-4-1, sorry. Oh, but now EPHIX finds a lot and risks going for the bash here. A brave choice, but he will get point for style of that elimination. 4 versus 2. Belay and Souza is the only one kept alive. They will have to play it a bit slower. Belay. Closing distance to B side. d1rtyb0Mb already getting information about those positions. The question is, what even allies can do here? Belay and Souza. Looking for any free eliminations here. Icons. Is able to get Souza down. Belay puts some damage in, but d1rtyb0Mb is able to finish the job. Great bait put here by Dan. And Team EPHIX will get points number 2. Doras. He saw that nade and knew that he just cannot dodge it in time. A fantastic nade by Dan. And those kind of openings are exactly what EPHIX need to find their momentum, because we've seen them struggling in the beginning, then going like 9-2 and then losing 5 rounds in a row. It started to actually get hot in there, but Souza wants to cause more troubles right here and now, finding elimination on Dana. Making this 4v4 with d1rtyb0Mb with pretty decent positions around B side. There's still 3 defenders, but the question is, what can Axis do here if Saraj finds such a fantastic snipe on icons? And now a quick rotation to A, missed shot. And Saraj should be able to plant here, completely turning this round in the favor of d1rtyb0Mb, who are now both in advantage of people and time. EPHIX finds Maxwell, still long way to deliver that final blow. Souza second time, even third in this round. And now Santan is the only one standing. Santan with the solo clutch, 35 seconds. Can he get his hands on the bomb, because it's in the open position with 2 enemies waiting on the long distance? Seems like Santan does not have time for this. He will try and go for the defuse. First the bait, no one is speaking out. 20 seconds, I think this round is as well as over. It should be points number 3 for d1rtyb0Mb. The Croatian team is putting hell of a fight here. EPHIX are really struggling to win this one. And Santan is just waiting for the sentence here. It will be points number 3. Allies winning again, and d1rtyb0Mb putting some great offense, and we've seen that EPHIX played better on the Axis side, so if they are struggling right now, they might struggle even more when it comes to their turn to attack. Icons. Great entry kill coming from the scope player of EPHIX. But we've seen them already wasting some rounds with those entry kills. Done. Holding A side, as we've seen d1rtyb0Mb using the fact that rotation came a bit too early and A side was completely unprotected. EPHIX trying to close the gaps in the defense. He knows that someone is coming close. Done. Already spotted one, but Elfzila having information from earlier, being able to eliminate Belai. Also Santan finding Doras and Dan holding on to that one ally who was nearby the tank. Icons finding Sarach, and now it's only one player standing. It's Souza as the last chance of the offense here, but seems like this time he won't be really clutching this one. The start is good. Finding the first kill already, but 35 seconds on the clock and 4 more eliminations to go, or plans to do. But he might not even have a chance to get out of this building alive. Especially that the attack is already coming by, and done with the first shot from the shotgun, and now fantastic finish from the pistol, getting third points. Point for point, eye for eye, teeth for teeth. d1rtyb0Mb are still keeping this close. Souza and Doras. This time d1rtyb0Mb are able to find a great opener because both Santan and Elfzila are vanishing from this round. This is 5 versus 3. d1rtyb0Mb, once more, they might take the lead. They will just not let EPHIX win those 2 rounds, get any more points that they need to. Belai with the push, trying to find that sneaky angle. Icon still fighting back. 2 versus 4, but it's still a very unpleasant spot to be in. Doras found by Vyokor. d1rtyb0Mb have to cool their attitudes if they want to win this points. Because EPHIX, they came back from situations like that because it's from 2 to 5, 2 against 5 to 2 against 2. And now a hard push. They are trying to close this elimination. Icon still being able to find help. And to get that kill before Vyokor gets down. Icons finds Bella. It's now 1 versus 1. Icons versus Souza. 30 seconds. But the fact that it came to 1 versus 1 is insane from that beginning that they had.
Axis eliminated.
But Souza closing the deal here, not letting this advantage go to waste. 4 to 3, d1rtyb0Mb once again in the lead. And seems like this will be a timeout, but coming from d1rtyb0Mb, so it is pretty interesting. Both teams already using their timeouts, especially the fact that d1rtyb0Mb use it after they won the rounds. And the question is what EPHIX can do to finally get a win streak here, because d1rtyb0Mb, they're actually looking very good on this map. Especially Souza being 10-3 right now, outperforming anyone on the server, with Icons being close with those 9 elimination. I would also like to tell you more about how's the group stage going, but we do have some troubles with the bracket, because it seems like 4+1 have 4 wins, even though they played only 3 maps, but they won all of them. Since, okay, by far EPHIX are 3-0, since they won against Disabled, Dark Horse, Major, and FPS Polis. Balavchi should be 3-0 as well, since they won against Dark Horse, d1rtyb0Mb, and Super Kids. And also 4+1 should be 3-0, since they won against d1rtyb0Mb, Super Kids, and Disabled. And what the fun part is that 4+1 took to Jane and won 13-5 against d1rtyb0Mb. Another loss from d1rtyb0Mb was also pretty... Oh no, it was the close one, because it was against Balavchi, so it was like 13-9, I think, on Matmata. It seems like d1rtyb0Mb is just getting better and better if more rounds coming. because they won against Dark Horse Major 13-6 last round. It was actually their first victory of the day, even though that they put a great fight in both round 1 and round 2. But now they are putting their absolutely best fight against EPHIX. And EPHIX is struggling a lot. Sosa actually being one of the top players for now. Of course, it's a bit easier when it's not this many matches. But still, he's the one being second in the group in terms of FPS rating. And we do see why, because it's another great opening coming from his team. 2 for 1 with only Santan being able to find the elimination done, now struggling. And Saraj being able to finish him out. 4 versus 2. EPHIX in troubles because A side is completely taken by d1rtyb0Mb. And this seems like another possible victory. Souza sniping Santan here, leaving Icons alone. 4 versus 1. d1rtyb0Mb will be taking 2 points lead here. And EPHIX. He'll just wait this one out. He knows that he cannot start this clutch. Icons trying to survive this round. At least save some statistics here. But they are actively hunting for him. d1rtyb0Mb, they want to finish him. They want to find that elimination, but he's not even taking this shot. He's just looking at the player. He does not want to give out this position.
Allies win.
And it seems like Icons actually will be able to survive. But it doesn't really matter since d1rtyb0Mb is getting ahead in the score. It's 5-3. And EPHIX are struggling a lot on this breakout. Souza with the very fast push. With EPHIX almost wholeheartedly committing towards the B side. We only now are seeing the rotation. But also d1rtyb0Mb is using some extra pace around the B side. d1r already looking for the push. Nice smoke out there, and d1r finding Santan. Great shots by d1r to bring yet another opening elimination to his team. Saraj with the push block already this time. d1r wants to find revenge. But Souza in the meantime being the one to actually put him down. 4 versus 3, and once again a lot of space opening nearby the air side. But d1rtyb0Mb playing this patiently. Maxwell. Seems like they will try to go for the B side. Belai so Icons, but Icons went faster in this duel. 3 versus 3. Icons once more, but d1r is still there. 2v2. If d1rtyb0Mb can find another victory here, and Souza with a fantastic scope to make this 2 versus 1. Once more, leaving only Icons alive. The nade is still there. Will he be able to prevent this plant? Seems like he wants. The bomb is ticking, and both players are now waiting for him to come. Both players are now actively trying to put Icons down. Beautiful shot by Icons to eliminate Souza, and now all in hands of d1r. He has to play it slowly. Lots of time. Souza went a bit too fast with this one. Could have lured Icons a bit further until he decided to reveal himself. The bomb was tapped, but d1r is just waiting. d1r looking for Icons, same as Icons looking for d1r. Who can get who? Icons. What a beautiful shot! And he has barely enough time to start defusing now. Fantastic clutch and a quadra kill for EPHIX. And it seems like they will stick around. It was a fantastic opportunity to make sure that EPHIX are being so far behind in points. But as I was praising Souza so much on this map, he went too fast. He rushed a bit too much in the very end of this round, because if he waited like 5 more seconds, even if Icons found those 2 eliminations, it still wouldn't have been enough for him to get the defuse of Zilla. Eliminating Doras, done. Finding now Maxwell Souza. Ooh, fantastic response, but it's still EPHIX in the lead. Belai gets Santan down. EPHIX defense is now collapsing since it's 3 versus 3. They lost this advantage and Icons is struggling. Has to go back before he's able to go for one more try with that scope. And this means one thing, the d1rtyb0Mb are getting closer and closer to the side. They are kind of playing red light, green light with the sniper. Oh, now Icons. He missed just by milliseconds, but Sarah keeps provoking him and finally got the punishment. Belai and Souza, the only fraggers of this round, hoping to find something more. 35 seconds on the clock and Icons closing the distance. It's only with scope of Zilla. Already saw one and Icons should be going for the push here. Can Belai find this elimination? 24 seconds on the clock. Souza gets out of Zilla. Will he be able to find a plan because Souza now is down. Vyogor with eliminations. Icons is running away. Great decision here. And for the quick change of tempo, finding Belai on the jump, getting that crucial kill, and bringing the score to tie once more. 5-5. d1rtyb0Mb. They wasted such a good opportunity, and this might be fuel for EPHIX to come back and get the engine running. Icons. He's the one keeping EPHIX alive. 16 eliminations. Rest, of course, is helping because they are very close to the even starts, but still, Icons being a definite top fragger. Same with Souza on the second side. Those two putting an absolute performance out there, but still, it's not decided who goes better here, but Saraj gets Icons. Santan closing the distance, surprising one of the allies with how fast he got there. 4 versus 2. So it seems like EPHIX might taste the lead on Breakout for the first time in this map. Maxwell and Souza. Can they get such a clutch? Santan is close. Can he get the timing to find another elimination? Santan with a great position to find Maxwell. Now it's only Souza left alone in the very tough spot. So I think it's pretty much sealed that EPHIX will take the lead here for the 6th point. And for the first time, Santan with the triple or quadruple. He couldn't really see that. Okay, with the triple since Icons found one of the kills. Of Zilla. Beautiful nade. EPHIX really want to win this half. Vyogor finds Souza. So the main power of d1rtyb0Mb is down. Zilla with another one, and EPHIX finally looking like a much, much better team. Santan with another, leaving only Doras alive. And it's not a clutch that it's possible for him. Clean round for EPHIX. And a very nice comeback with 4 points, 1 in a row. At the very end of the half, 7-5, EPHIX bringing a small lead to the second half of Breakout. Probably try and stay undefeated throughout the group stage. Seems like EPHIX are ready to go to the second half. We're still waiting for d1rtyb0Mb. And as I look at the scores right now, this clutch from Icons seems much more important than it seems in the first place. Of course, it seemed important at the very first moment when we saw this clutch, but right now, as we see how much further it pushed EPHIX in this map, if I think now that it could have been 6-2, 6-3, something like that, 6-3 if I'm not mistaken. This could have went absolutely south for EPHIX, but now they are heading towards the victory. The road is still pretty much long, and d1rtyb0Mb are definitely on the box, but still, it's the EPHIX in the lead. We were waiting for that for a pretty long time, for 11 rounds. As we see, Dana loves this map. I do not share views with Dana because this map is okay. This map is decent, but I prefer a bit more aggressive ones. I just like really aggressive maps. In the meantime, I will check the other scores. Something is happening with other matches, maybe even not a group. From round 4, everyone is still playing, but in the meantime, I see that all of the round 3 matches ended already. This in Group C. In Group D, for now, New Era is unstoppable with 3 wins and no losses, as well as Dynasty, who also won all of the 3 of their matches. And, okay, Stawai won 2. So Group D also might be very interesting, but right now we are covering here the Group C, Team EPHIX versus d1rtyb0Mb. 7-5, and the second half of Breakout is starting right now, with EPHIX now on the offense. We do know that d1rtyb0Mb, they like to play more aggressively. Will this map stop them from such a vigorous playstyle? Belai not stopping with those nades. v0 already tasting the explosives now. Icons looking for that revenge, and Santan trying to go for the quick push, but he doesn't notice Ndoras hiding in the corner. It is 5 versus 3. d1rtyb0Mb, they really want to start putting those points again, and they really would love to start the second half with a victory. EPHIX fighting in the smoke. 2 of the axes still standing strong here. Dane on the flank. A very important mission that he cannot fulfill since Souza is still there. 5 versus 2. It seems like EPHIX will not be winning this round, and d1rtyb0Mb might once again be really close to them. This one particular match, this might be so close from both sides. Souza now finding Icons for the second elimination, and EPHIX struggling a lot. He gets down Doras, but 4 more people are still waiting for him to get any closer to the bomb sites. Seems like an impossible challenge for him with 40 seconds on the clock, and Saraj was waiting here with the scope to find the last kill of round 13. 7-6, EPHIX, after the great win streak, they couldn't continue it. They couldn't really continue it after that. v0 fighting the entry, very much needed for EPHIX. Maxwell eliminated as well. Icons with a great opener. Souza still putting the fight. 18 eliminations. More than 2.5 KD coming from him, but the bomb is planted in EPHIX. Might take control of this round, even though that Santan is now put down. 3 versus 3. Belai, Souza and Saraj will try to attend this retake from different angles. Saraj already on the side. We do see him in the gunfight with Elvzila. Souza.
Axis eliminated. Allies win.
And seems like finally EPHIX will be getting these points. Elvzila and Vyogor, great kills at the end of the round, and now it's 8-6 EPHIX. They know that it doesn't matter in which style they win. It can be 13-1, it can be 13-11. The most important fact is, if you do win this map, Dane seeking for that revenge after Icons lost the sniper battle. But d1rtyb0Mb, they got their hands on the first eliminations. They are not as eager to look for other fights. Until EPHIX makes the first move, they will just play for the counter. They will just try to cherry pick them one after another. Santan with the push of Zila, great cover. Doras is down. Saraj is able to find another elimination after Santan gets to him. It's 3 versus 3, but now EPHIX have some space on the side. d1rtyb0Mb are closing the distance with Belay, Maxwell and Souza still being around. Great nade, but it's not disturbing the push, and Dane finds a very important elimination. Already decimating that defense coming in, but Maxwell with the refrag making this 2 versus 2. Still a lot of time on the clock for Maxwell and Souza to try and clutch this one. Santan, important spot. Nade is not connecting. Maxwell will have to push to his position. Souza already giving the information about it. Souza cannot find the skill, but now Santan with a fantastic push on undecided Maxwell. This 1 versus 2. Can Souza find this clutch? He was a very important player for d1rtyb0Mb. The key one for this point. The key one to the victory here. But it's put in a very tough spot. Only 25 seconds on the clock and 2 more players still alive from the team EPHIX. He will try to fake defuse, but they are patiently waiting. They are very experienced players, and seems like d1rtyb0Mb will not have enough time for Souza to defuse here. So it would be point number 9 coming to team EPHIX. Souza eliminated by Santan here, and team EPHIX once more finding a bit more of the advantage. 9-6. d1rtyb0Mb seems like they're running out of the energy. Like this might be it, and another timeout will be on for d1rtyb0Mb to try and fix this situation before it completely gets out of control. And team EPHIX, they know that they struggled a lot in the beginning. They know that d1rtyb0Mb caused them lots of pain, but it seems like they're still destined to come out on top of this match. Last time we saw the timeout, d1rtyb0Mb came out with a fantastic round, which gave them a very quick victory. Can they repeat this one? They're really in need of that points, because if they let EPHIX make it 10-6 here, they will put themselves in a very tough situation to come back from. Even though that EPHIX is playing the ally side here, d1rtyb0Mb are one of the teams that just seems better on the offense. It was similar case on this Matmata when they were the ones attacking. It seemed like they're pretty close with their enemy, but when they were the ones defending, seemed like they're completely shut down, like they lost all of their energy. Balavchi was just completely dominating that half of Matmata. d1rtyb0Mb, can they do it? Can they find an answer to the question how to build a perfect defense against EPHIX here, and how to bring ourselves to victory? Seems like we are able to continue the match, and let's see if this timeout actually worked for d1rtyb0Mb. Souza going back to the scope, but now Icons being the one finding elimination with it. d1rtyb already put down, and EPHIX putting a great walk towards the 10th point of this match. b0Mb looking for the fight, but Icons with another great shot, winning that duel with Soze, eliminating one of the most important players of d1rtyb0Mb's side and building more advantage for EPHIX to go towards the side of Zilla as well. It's 5 versus 2, and now it's EPHIX completely dominating. The bomb is already being planted, and Maxwell is left all alone. EPHIX should be getting points number 10 here, but Maxwell starting this clutch with elimination and not going for much longer since Icons is here for the hat trick. And for the point number 10, 3 more points needed for EPHIX to secure another victory, to secure advancing to the playoff stage by having 4 victories. Icons even changing his name to Iconzilla because he is playing like a monster on this map. 21-8 of Zilla. Another Zilla of the EPHIX. Looking for any sides of aggressive pushes for d1rtyb0Mb, but they are now hiding. They are now trying a different approach, but EPHIX will try to make the use of that space. d1rtyb really close to the action. This duel might be important because if d1rtyb goes down, it might be the full entrance, full connection to the B side. Saraj finds important elimination. He's the one going back to scope after Soze, taking it for 1 round. Even though that Soze was fantastic on the offense, Saraj is actually making great use of it. While on the defending side, Santan with the nades. Nades are not doing much here, but Santan will go for the push. He now located one of the enemies. Santan trying to go upstairs. In the meantime, Elzilla finding that kill. Saraj eliminated, but b0Mb and Maxwell putting a lot of work here, making this 4 versus 2, trying to get the point. d1rtyb finds Yokor. A great come from d1rtyb. It's now only Icons being left alone with 30 seconds on the clock, and Soze takes revenge from the last round. 10-7, great run from d1rtyb0Mb, but still lots of work before them. They want to win this match. EPHIX, they built decent advantage on the fact that d1rtyb0Mb had a weaker moment on this map. It's still 10-7. Saraj couldn't find early kill this time, but Icons eliminated. b0Mb with a great nade, Vyogor. Even though that he's able to take this revenge, it's still 4 versus 4, and already losing the best players from EPHIX side. Saraj finds Dane. EPHIX seems like without Icons, they do not have response for that scope. Maxwell with another great nade, so it is 4 versus 2. Santan trying to make this possible for the victory. The bomb will be now planted, but if EPHIX wants a victory here, they need to find another quick elimination. Santan is seeking, but he's on the open space, and Soze will take advantage of that. It's 3 versus 1 after another great shot from Soze. It's Elzilla. We've seen when Icons getting such a clutch. Can Elzilla do this too? It's very much needed right now, but he's struggling with the first one, and it's Saraj winning the duel. And it will be d1rtyb0Mb getting point number 8. They are closing the gap. They are getting closer to that victory, as EPHIX are once more struggling, and even though the timeout didn't work instantly, seems like it brought some new ideas, some freshness to d1rtyb0Mb's playstyle. And EPHIX once more stuck in the dumps. Not really being able to do much those last rounds. Icons. Can he win the duel? Doesn't find anyone on the first, on the second position. He saw leg, he saw the jump, and Elzilla with a very fast push towards the sides. This might be a wave to go for a very early plant here. Icons, he saw someone. Can he find the shot? Because Elzilla already rushed b0Mb. Defender was surprised there, and it's d1rtyb hanging on the B side. If d1rtyb is eliminated here, the bomb will be immediately planted on B. d1rtyb, important position. He is still dancing with that shotgun. He finds Elzilla, but Icons wins the scope duel. He knew about Saraj. It was a matter of time if he is able to find the shot. The nades are coming down, but the bomb is also ticking on the B side because d1rtyb was kept far enough for the bomb to be safely planted. And now Icons finds also Soze. It is 2 versus 4. Dora struggling a lot, and it's only Maxwell. He finds Dane, but 3 more to go with only 40 seconds on the clock. And Santan is waiting. EPHIX with points number 11. Now d1rtyb0Mb with much more pressure on their minds, since if they want to win this match, they need to be unbeatable for the next 5 rounds. And even if they want to have any points, even if they want to draw, there are not really any space for additional mistakes here. So still need to be pretty much unbeatable. Soze struggling, Belay as well, and Belay will not dodge this nade in time. ELFZILA with elimination number 1. Dora still waiting. Soze, important skill to keep this round alive, but now Santan finds a refrag. Doras cannot really spam this out. Will go for the nade. Santan's looking for another opportunity, but was kept in the position, and Doras put a perfect nade here. It is 3 versus 3, but Dane already pushing the purple here. It might be a way to completely swap the tempo of the sides and push towards the ace at ELFZILA. Trying to find something in all of this chaos, and Icons seeking as well. He's aware that someone might be upstairs here, but the problem is that the rest of the defenders are on the B side. And a pretty long round here. Oh, it's 90 HP shot, but Icons already knew, and ELFZILA had him on the silver plate to find the finisher, to find the skill. Now to go for the plant. The bomb will be ticking in a moment, but Saraj finds ELFZILA right now. They didn't take advantage of the time that they had, and seems like rotation is in place. 2 versus 2. EPHIX will be closed by those last 2 players. Saraj and Max were still alive. Bomb is being put down, and Icons looking for the position, for the scope, for its maximum value. Icons and Dane fighting for securing at least a draw from this match, and Maxwell and Saraj for a very important retake here. Saraj with the scope. He's looking for the duel, but he cannot find the elimination. The precious seconds are running away, since only 40 on the clock. Dane, he already seen one. Low HP on Maxwell, but it's still not an elimination, but it is another second wasted, another time. And now Saraj with not good enough response. Icons with the kill, leaving only Maxwell alive. Seems like Team EPHIX will be able to get points number 12. Dane gets to Maxwell, and it's 4 match points for EPHIX to stay undefeated in the group stage. d1rtyb0Mb once more, they are putting such a great performance, and I think it all comes down to this one round, to this one clutch by Icons, and the fact how much momentum EPHIX gained from that one victory. And then d1rtyb0Mb, they lost all of their energy. They seemed like such a great team in the very beginning of this match, but the further we go into this game, the less of those moments from d1rtyb0Mb we see in the more dominating EPHIX. With not only Icons, but also ELFZILA, but also Santan having great rounds, like right now. ELFZILA going for the entry, and ELFZILA going for the second one, completely cleaning the space in the middle, making this 5 versus 3 in possibly the last round that d1rtyb0Mb will see on this breakout. Saraj still fighting. And Soze on the push, he is able to find Dane to make this advantage a bit less. Now to even it out by cutting also Santan's HP to 0. 3 versus 3. Lots of chaos on the server. EPHIX, they are not sure if they should go, if they should push fully, but Vyogor finds Saraj. ELFZILA eliminated by Maxwell. It's 2 versus 2 for the life or for the victory for either of those teams. d1rtyb0Mb really hoping that those last 2 players can stand out. Soze still alive, but so is Icons. Who can win this round? 35 seconds on the clock, and Soze winning the duel with Icons, leaving only Vyogor here on the battlefield with 30 seconds on the clock. In very bad position against this duel with Soze. He will try to push, but Maxwell is here, and d1rtyb0Mb are still alive, even though that ELFZILA have such a fantastic start to round 21. They are not able to close this one. Soze and Maxwell with a fantastic clutch. And the first match point is defended, but there are 3 more to go. EPHIX still having loads of chances to finish this map. And d1rtyb0Mb, they've shown us that they are absolutely capable of winning those rounds, but we haven't seen them actually going on the bigger win streak. the biggest one that we've seen in this match was 2, and it happened only once. But if you were to do so, was there a better moment for that than in such a clutch situation? d1rtyb waiting in the side. Tough position, but he might actually get some benefits out of it. Sarach looking for the scope, but d1rtyb actually being naded here. Belai, fantastic shot. Even though that smoke was covering a lot of his vision, he's still able to find Elvzila. 4 versus 4. But the bomb's already planted on the B side. Dana finds Husoza. 4 versus 3. Dana once more. Belai eliminated Icons as well. It's now only Sarach fighting against all of the words. Further, the first elimination found, but Sarach is struggling a lot. Even though that the smoke is helping a bit, he's still being put down. Vyoga with the kill, and it is EPHIX securing the victory. 13-9. What was that match? What a fantastic start from d1rtyb0Mb. They just didn't have enough energy to push towards the very end, and EPHIX taking control of this match around the beginning of second half and being able to stay undefeated, stay on the path of only victories, being 4-0 in the group stage and still fighting for that first place to skip the first round of playoffs. But we do see that EPHIX are definitely the team